A $1 billion refinery project is coming to Taft. We'll share the details coming up. And a hero finally returned home after nearly 80 years. Coming up, the Pearl Harbor sailor homecoming. Chris 6 News at 5 starts right now. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. Newly released court documents are giving us a clearer picture of what happened inside a Falfurrias high school classroom last month. Two dual credit welding instructors, 42-year-old Jose Uribe and 28-year-old Martin Fonseca, are charged with assault following an incident on September 11th. According to the complaint, Uribe was not allowing students to leave the class because one of the students had his keys. He then started to threaten the students with needle-nose pliers and pinched one student's arm and butt. According to deputies, surveillance video showed that student running from class holding his arm and butt in pain. Deputies say Uribe later bit a second student on his upper left shoulder while Fonseca held that student against a wall. Chris 6 spoke exclusively with the mother of that student who says her son is still struggling.
He's not coping. He can't even take a shower without having a panic attack. And that's at home. I just feel like I'm failing my kid every day. And it's not fair. It's not fair because those men, those predators, they chose to do this.
Uribe turned himself in yesterday and bonded out on $6,000. Fonseca turned himself in the day before and bonded out that same amount. Brooks County ISD says both instructors were immediately placed on leave and are no longer employed. Del Mar College, where both men also teach, says it cannot comment while the investigation is ongoing. And earlier today, Chris 6 spoke with Brooks County Attorney David Garcia. He says the charges will be reviewed for possible filing in County Court. An arraignment date has not been set. Garcia added Brooks County ISD initially wasn't cooperating with his office, refusing to turn over the findings of its internal investigation, but then later complied. DRL Refineries hosted an informational meeting for Taft residents as they work to get a $1.4 billion refinery project underway. However, when Chris 6 attempted to enter the meeting, they were greeted like this.
A private meeting
but it wasn't advertised as a private meeting.
I've just changed my mind, okay? Now that you've turned up.
Now, after some discussion, our cameras were able to stay. From the meeting, DRL is promising several opportunities for the city and its residents. DRL says the refinery will bring $11 million to local taxes as well as $3 million towards local Taft projects. The company also said that construction of the refinery will bring 600 jobs alone and over 200 permanent positions for Taft residents once operational.
For all age groups and across all disciplines. So I think that generally they've now realised that this is of significance to them, and it isn't just going to be some foreign company coming in here and raping and pillaging, as it were.
DRL will be hosting one more meeting on Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. at the City Library, and Neighborhood News reporter Adam Beam will have more details from that meeting tonight at 6. Well, the federal government shutdown is continuing into the weekend as we now reach day 17, but we do have some new developments today. Senate Republicans are considering a vote next week to pay federal workers affected by the shutdown. They have held off on that vote so far with the stance that the vote to refund the government would be needed first. 60 votes would be needed to pass this legislation. Speaker of the U.S. House, Mike Johnson, held a press conference today where he apologized to the American people for the shutdown. Take a look.
It's so difficult to be a happy warrior when you know that so many millions of American people are suffering, being made to suffer unnecessarily because of the Democrats' political games.
Mike Johnson would continue by giving his opinion on the No Kings rally taking place tomorrow by referring to it as, quote, the Hate America rally. House Minority Speaker Hakeem Jeffries also spoke on the nationwide rally taking place tomorrow.
I support the right of every single American to participate in the rallies that are going to take place this week. And showing up to express dissent against an out-of-control administration.
No Kings Day protests will take place nationwide tomorrow in protest of President Donald Trump, including right here in Corpus Christi. And thousands of people have been displaced due to flooding in Alaska, and now Texas Governor Greg Abbott is stepping in to help. Abbott announced that he's deployed Texas Emergency Management resources to Alaska to help with recovery efforts. The help will include field operations as well as volunteer efforts and roles. Well, some fun things to do this weekend like Jazz Fest. So how is the weather looking for your weekend? Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber has those answers, hopefully really good.
Well, if you like the heat, and they say some like it hot, this is going to be a great forecast for you. But we've got a cold front on the way, and it's not exactly going to bring us the cold. In fact, that storm that went through in Alaska has more to do with our forecast than you might think. So we're starting off with this view of Texas, where not a lot is going on. We had a few chispas racing by the northern and coastal extents of the coastal bend. But here's front number one. Needs a little help from upstairs. It's not doing too good right now. That's why it's marked as stationary with the red and blue line. But it will get back on track and be here later this weekend. But there is another front behind this, and it's currently moving into the Pacific Northwest. Look at this. Trails right back to that storm here, this Kama cloud, part of that storm that really slammed into Alaska. I'll explain if this could bring us some cool down ahead.
In 1919, prohibition just became law, and that's the same year the Live Oak County Courthouse was built. Now, almost a century later, it's finally getting renovated. I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter in George West, and I speak with the county judge on how this TLC won't cost you a dime.
Back in the 1800s, when the county seat was moved from Oakville to George West, the courthouse was built using native stone and lumber. The land, according to the historical marker database, came from the town's founder, George West. The building has gone through a lot of changes over the years, both man-made and from Mother Nature.
We've spent about $1.4 million currently.
James Liska has seen renovations of the courthouse in the last few months. Judge Liska says money to cover the renovations, which started 3 years ago, came from the county's construction fund. The judge says the funds generated from money put aside by county leaders should help pay for the project, so they don't put a financial burden on taxpayers.
And so we're very blessed in this county, and I'm very proud of that we're able to do this with our own tax monies, and we're doing it for ourselves.
George West residents like John Chapa tell me they are glad to hear county officials are using the money already put aside.
It would be worse for me and my wife for the light and bill go up and everything, you know. A lot of people in the world, they're having trouble around here, you know, to pay the bills, you know, and everything.
Chapa, who's lived in the small town since the 80s, admits he never realized the courthouse was under construction. He supports crews working on the courthouse while trying to keep the building as close to its historical look as possible.
The roof in the courthouse was not doing its job. And what was happening is water was coming all the way from the roof on the third floor, coming in here.
Liska took me on a tour of the courthouse. This is how the damage looks inside the county commissioner's courtroom.
You can tell where the water damage actually is taking the plaster and it's falling off the wall.
Most of the damage, Liska says, came when the old jail was demolished 3 years ago, leaving holes in the walls.
Once we're done, it could be up to probably $5 to $6 million once they do the renovations on the inside.
County Judge James Liska tells me there is no set completion date right now. In George West, I'm Melissa Trevino, your neighborhood news reporter, Chris 6 News.
And I wasn't going to cry, but how can I not?
An emotional homecoming today for World War II seaman Roberto Stillman Garcia. A moment 84 years in the making. His family watched his pride as his remains finally returned to Texas. Garcia was killed in the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941. His remains only recently identified through advanced DNA testing. A procession escorted him from San Antonio to Corpus Christi, his final journey home. Seaman Garcia will be laid to rest with full military honors at the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery. That's Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We'll be right back.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group. 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer. I'm Michaela Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're talking about the screening that could save your life and the new guidelines every woman should know.
Linda Garrett was diagnosed with breast cancer 2 years ago.
I absolutely had no signs at all.
It was because of her routine mammogram that she is now a breast cancer survivor.
It was a routine screening. I've always done my yearly mammograms.
Early detection made all the difference. Catching it in stage 1 means her 5-year survival rate is almost 100%. At stage 4, that rate drops to just 30%.
We are all so busy. We're all taking care of other people, and we don't think enough about taking care of us.
Here's the reality. Most breast cancer happens to people with no family history, so everyone needs to get screened. Average risk women should start screening at 40, then every 2 years. Higher risk women, those with dense breasts or family history, should start earlier and screen more often. Not sure which category you're in? Cancer Prevention Director at Texas Tech, Jennifer Malokwu, says the American Cancer Society has a resource to help.
You can actually calculate your risk by entering information about yourself.
She says that's a great way to start a conversation with your primary care provider or OBGYN.
People are under this wrong assumption that healthcare providers don't like questions. We are actually very happy when people come to us directly with their concerns and state what it is that we're worried about, because we can address it, target it, and take care of it right away.
And while breast cancer is rare in men, they can get it too. So if you notice something unusual, see your doctor. For women, though, Garrett has simple advice. Take control and treat yourself afterwards.
Go for it. Just go get a mammogram. You can go get a mammogram and then go buy yourself some shoes, because you've just done yourself a huge favor.
If you're interested in getting screened, I'll have that link in my story on christv.com. And to show your support, you can still sign up for free for the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk on October 25th at Bayfront Park, where our very own Michelle and Brian Hoffman will be emceeing. In the studio, I'm Michaela Chavez.
Well, you can join the fight against breast cancer by joining us for the annual Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. It's set for Saturday, October 25th. The 5K walk helps raise funds for cancer research. Sunrise anchors Brian and Michelle Hoffman will MC the event, and this year, the Making Strides Walk has a new start time, 11 a.m. It begins at the Bayfront Park on North Shore Line. Check-in is at 9:30 a.m.
All right, it's a busy Friday as folks try to head home, maybe make some Friday night plans. Let me show you how the roads are looking from the view of our maps. If you're coming down 37, not too bad, we're rolling smoothly, but remember it's going to be busy downtown because of Jazz Fest, so plan ahead and be patient while you look for parking. We're looking good on the crosstown and throughout SPID. The only slowdowns we have are on Staples between SPID and Saratoga, so as you head out, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. I'll have your weekend forecast next. Happy Friday. It is a Friday in October that feels nothing like it, but this heat will continue throughout the weekend. We're not getting a cool down even with a cold front headed our way. Don't expect it to feel like October anytime soon. But hey, at least we got in on some of the chispas that have been running across the coast since this morning. A lot of this has since dried up. I was expecting this to be just outside the coastal bend, but look at this. We made do and we picked up on some of that quick rainfall. It really doesn't make a huge impact because it's not going to bust our drought, and it's really not going to do anything other than maybe wet the pavement a little bit, help the grass, but hopefully the pattern will break soon and we'll start to get a little bit of rainfall. But the reason why these are coming in from the Gulf, look at where our wind direction is coming from. It's that onshore east-southeast direction. It's also what's helping to keep things humid and warm today. And in fact, it's going to become more of a southerly wind as we head on into the weekend. So we'll be pushing record high temperatures this weekend. Isn't saying a lot for October considering we haven't had a real cool down yet, but it's something to know with the outdoor activities you're probably planning for given all the sunshine. Right now we got winds between about 10 and 15 miles per hour. It's going to get a little breezier this weekend, but I don't think we'll call it disrespectful winds just yet. If anything, it's disrespectful heat. Check this out. We're still in those low to middle 90s for inland neighborhoods, but The humidity has less of a vice grip on you there. It levels the playing field because along the coast where temperatures are in those middle 80s, we are feeling like the low to middle 90s all around. So these numbers will get a little better into the overnight, but again, don't expect any real relief from the heat. Our gradual increase in temperatures includes a gradual increase in the humidity, which has a lot of our neighborhoods in those oppressive 70s for dew points. This is area you can wear territory for most of our neighborhoods, even those who are inland with less of that influence. You're still in the muggy 60s, so it's area you can wear all weekend long. Muggy meter shows that at best, we are going to keep those dew points in the upper 60s. So close enough to feel like summer, and it's a trend that continues well into next week. Let me show you the big weather picture. Nothing really happening over Texas. Front number 1 will be on the way, but won't cause a huge difference. We're waiting on front number 2, which also at this point doesn't really look to make it to the coastal bend. It'll get to Texas, but too early to know if it could help us with the rain situation. Probably won't. This storm that moved through Alaska, that could actually help next weekend, about 7 to 10 days from now. That could help to provide a cool down. It's too early to tell, but at least the signs are coming together that it might do something for us. Until then, enjoy the heat. Misery loves company, and we'll be feeling those 90s throughout the weekend. We're not alone. A lot of folks on the northern Gulf Coast going to be feeling it too. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Stay hydrated out there. We're going to be in those low to middle 90s.
Now, the local events and fun things to do. It's Coastal Bend Weekend with the Hoffmans.
Hi, folks. If you're looking to score some fun this Coastal Bend weekend, we are keeping you in the loop, or should I say, in the room.
That's right. We're going to start off right here at In the Game Fun Trackers, where family fun is always a slam dunk. But tonight, they're going to be taking a turn to the spooky side.
We got a big 9th annual trunk or treat event happening here at Fun Trackers in our parking lot. It's completely free to the community. We have over 25 vendors to pass out candy. We have a DJ. We have the Pepsi truck passing out a bunch of goodies. So we have plenty to do for all ages.
The event runs from 5 to 8. Costumes, highly recommended.
Now let's carve it out straight. October is when the Wild Wolf Halloween store really howls to life.
And this Saturday, they're throwing a Halloween slasher party from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join the costume contest for a chance to win killer prizes and to sink your fangs into food, drinks, music, and spooky shopping from local vendors.
Now, if you want to gear up for a really good time, the excitement is shifting into high gear with the Stop the Violence Hoptober Car Show, Concert, and Festival. It's proudly presented by Armadillo and Corral and Leal Bros Custom Painting.
We're talking vendors, vroom-worthy food, jammin' tunes, games, and prizes. You can also come check out some custom low riders, catch some hoppin' car action, and cruise into an environment of community support. It all starts Saturday from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m.
You can also swing into the weekend at Heritage Park for the 65th Annual Texas Jazz Festival. It's a free event that's sure to hit all the right notes, open to all ages.
With 3 stages of smooth sounds, tasty bites, and local vendors, there's plenty to keep you grooving all weekend long.
And don't forget, in Aransas Pass, the 77th Annual Shrimpery Festival is taking over all weekend long.
Bring your appetite, though, for some shrimp, some live music, vendors, parades, and a whole lot of Gulf Coast vibes. You can find the full schedule on our website.
And you know what, folks? There are so many more events we didn't even have time to mention, so make sure you head to our website to claw into action and have your pick.
And hey, if you want to see your own event on a future Coast Bend weekend, maybe drop us a message and we'll post on next week's. For this week's Coast Bend Weekend, I'm Brian Hoffman.
And I'm Michelle Hoffman, Crew 6 News.
All righty, thank you so much, Brian and Michelle. And if you're looking for more fun this weekend, well, we'll tell you about Jazz Fest. That's going to be tomorrow and starting today. Coming back.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Jazz Fest is now underway here in Corpus Christi, and this marks the 64th annual Texas Jazz Festival. It's being held at the Heritage Park, and admission is free. There will also be tons of food and plenty of vendors. The RTA will also be offering some free park and ride shuttles to the festival grounds. Now, pickup locations are at City Hall, Nueces County Courthouse, and the A&M Corpus Christi bus stop. So make sure you get on those shuttles to help you with traffic. Are you going to be heading to the Jazz Fest?
Oh, I love Jazz Fest. They always have really great acts, and they come from all around too. So it's spectacular. You need to head out, but make sure that you stay hydrated because it's hot. Let's take a look at the forecast for tonight in downtown. We got a little update. If you hadn't seen the forecast on Facebook, yeah, your eyes don't deceive you. It is going to be pretty hot out there. Temperatures slowly working their way back down to the upper 70s overnight, but it's hot. It's humid, y'all. Make sure that for every adult beverage you have, you pair it with water.
Yes, stay hydrated. Very important there. Thank you so much for watching KRIS 6 News. We will see you here in 30 minutes.
Bye.